Hello and welcome. My name is FEB25. I am Product and Compliance Specialist and Business Development Officer at the Juice Plus Company, Australia, New Zealand. Today I have the absolute privilege of walking you through our brand new product, Cacao, which is hitting our market early 2025. There has been a lot of work going into the launch of this product, and in fact it's a global first. Australia, New Zealand and Canada are the only three markets in which cacao will be available. So let's have a look at what cacao is and how you're going to use it in your business as a Juice Plus partner. So what is cacao? And that's how you pronounce it, cacao. It's the raw, unprocessed form of chocolate that comes from the seed of the Theobroma cacao tree, and it's been used for centuries in ancient cultures who valued it for its rich taste and its numerous health benefits. So the key differences between cacao and cocoa is cacao is the pure, unprocessed version of chocolate, often raw or minimally processed to retain those nutrients, whereas cocoa has generally been roasted at high temperatures, and that reduces some of its nutritional value, but it does make it more palatable and easier to use in traditional chocolate products. Theobroma cacao is composed of numerous compounds. I'm going to have a look at those in a minute, but compounds such as polyphenols and methylxanthines. And methylxanthines offer a wide range of health benefits, but they are stimulants. So stimulant of methylxanthine that you'd be familiar with is caffeine, and cacao offers additional methylxanthines or stimulants called theobromine and epicatechin. Now, these are very prominent in Complejo Nacional, or the complex national, which is our form of cacao. This cacao is actually designed for a fine flavour, which indicates its superior quality in comparison to other bulk cacao products. And as such, it's only about 5% of the global production. The remaining 95% of global production is derived from that bulk or commodity cacao. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the cacao compounds. And this is where we get into a little bit of the nitty-gritty of what it's all about so that you can then understand the health benefits. So I've spoken a little bit already about theobromine, and there's a lot of research on theobromine. Of course, everything I speak to you today has been researched. We are a company that stands behind the research on our own Juice Plus products, and certainly when it comes to cacao, we have dug right into what the research is saying about the benefits of this product. So theobromine has been observed to lower cortisol levels, cortisol being a stress hormone that we produce when we are in the sympathetic nervous system. Okay, so sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight. Parasympathetic nervous system, think of the parachute coming down, bringing you back down to earth. So we're going to have our cacao, theobromine is going to kick in, it's going to bring our cortisol levels down and bring us back into that parasympathetic nervous system. So I'm doing the parachute so that you remember. This has been researched, well researched, and particularly on individuals who are exposed to high stress environments. So it indicates its potential as a natural stress reducer. The clinical studies that I talk about are consistent with daily intake of cacao. And this is very important because just like our Juice Plus capsules, we want our customers and ourselves to be taking this daily to feel the long-term benefits. So cacao, it's great at your rituals and it's great on, when you're just wanting to have something different to coffee, but on a daily basis, this is when you're going to find the health benefits. So that particular research showed the enhanced mood and reduced anxiety symptoms over 4 weeks. 4 weeks, 280 grams, 10 grams a day, 28 days. Hopefully you can see that correlation. Always method to our madness. Now, polyphenols you would be familiar with. Polyphenols is basically meaning antioxidants that come from plants, because that's what polyphenols are. Polyphenols are very, very prominent in cacao, particularly epicatechin. Now, epicatechin is kind of like one of the polyphenol heroes, so an antioxidant superstar, if you like, and there's plenty of research on how it works in the body as a powerful antioxidant, and we have that in our cacao, which is great. Stearic acid. Now, a word on good saturated fats versus not so good saturated fats. The not so good ones come from animal products, generally speaking. The good ones come from our plants. They know what we need. Stearic acid has been researched to show that you can have cacao and stearic acid in cacao and it not affect your cholesterol levels. So we know that when we have a lot of saturated fat, it can affect our cholesterol levels, but stearic acid won't do that. So if you have a look at the nutritional information panel when you receive your canister and you say, oh, looks like the sat fat is a little bit high, it's good sat fat, so it's okay. Magnesium. I want to talk about magnesium briefly because whilst cacao has a component of magnesium, it is not a massively high component of magnesium. In fact, you won't even find magnesium appearing on the nutritional information panel. However, it's that consistency of having a little bit every day that helps build up. And of course, protein synthesis, that's making muscle, very important, nerve and relaxation, energy production, and also bones and teeth. So we need magnesium for all of these aspects. Again, this is not somewhere where you're going to have all of your magnesium coming from, but that consistency of having a little bit every day is what we are after. Now I wanted to touch on testing and quality assurance. When we are dealing with farms, different batches of our product will come from different parts of the farms at the TOAC company and working with their farmers. So testing is not always consistent. However, what is very important for you to note is that under the food standards of Australia and New Zealand, we have certain requirements that we must meet and certain requirements that we must keep things under. Those things are heavy metals. So we have our batches tested to ensure that we are within the permitted range of the heavy metal testing. This is an important thing because this will come up. Volcanic soil is where our Theobroma trees grow, and volcanic soils do have an element of heavy metal. However, there is high heavy metals, acceptable heavy metals, and we are well within that acceptable range and always will be. It is part of our permit requirements, it's part of our agreement with TOAC that they will keep all of those levels at a certain range. And so if this question comes up, which as I said, I'm sure it will with people who are familiar with cacao, you can be assured that we stay within the food standards, Australia and New Zealand permitted ranges, and that our cacao is tested regularly for that. Okay, so this is where we bring this all together. So we've learned a little bit about where the cacao is coming from. We've learned about the compounds. And now we're just going to talk about how that works within our body to provide health benefits. Once again, this is all evidence-based and you'll be able to access the research papers to have a look at. And we're expanding those all the time. The more research that comes up on cacao, I'll be summarizing that and bringing that into some of our messaging with our amazing digital team with Jess and the gang. So we've talked a little bit about cholesterol control and how stearic acid is responsible for that. Sugar control, theobromine is important for that. Mood and stress, we've already spoken about theobromine being important for that. Immune support, that's where our polyphenols and our epicatechin pop in. Heart health. Okay, the polyphenols that are in cacao are very important for our vascular health and therefore our heart health. Skin health, this is really cool. Great published paper on people using cacao, ingesting cacao for a period of 4 weeks. Once again, that 4-week period and the improvements on their skin. It's interesting that they also use cacao as an ingredient in a lot of skincare as well. So some people are using it internally as well as externally. So it has been known for many, many centuries of its benefits for skin as well as mood. Very important. And thermogenesis. So thermogenesis is the process of what's going on in our body to burn fat. Okay, so it's our own internal process that's going on. So cacao has been shown to assist with weight management as well. So with a balanced diet always, and it'll bring me into a little bit of our companion products in a minute, but ensuring that we're doing that consistently and allowing for that thermogenesis in our body that's going to burn fat, cacao is known for that as well. So cholesterol, sugar control, mood and stress, immune support, heart, skin, and fat burning. It's pretty cool. Hey, hope you're going to dive in and have one every single day, particularly over a 4-week period. Like, really try this out, guys, so that you can understand the benefits of that consistency. Who loves a bundle? I know you do. I know you love to be able to bundle our products up because it makes the conversation a little bit easier. Now, remembering that some of your customers are already going to be on some of these products I'm going to speak about already. So this is the conversation where you have about bringing cacao in as a companion product to what they're already on. However, for you newbies who are jumping on because we have cacao, this is where you extend that conversation to, hey, did you know if we match these two products, this could be some of the benefits for you. So if we know what theobromine and epicatechin and the polyphenols are doing, we know what stearic acid does, and we know what magnesium does because we just learned all about that. So when we combine that number one with our berry blend, which we know is free radical damage, supporting general health and well-being, and we add cacao in there, we've got a really powerful bundle, even if that's just the starting point for your new customer. When we go to stress and mood, we know that our omega blend is great for our central nervous system. So central nervous system, that's the one that's controlling the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system, right? So we know that omegas are already in the zone. That's a permitted indication. We can talk about that openly. So when we add in the compounds of cacao and blend that with our omega, not literally blend it, but have them at the same time, then of course we're going to be feeling those amazing benefits, okay? So again, great conversation for those that you know who are having a little bit of stress in their life. This would be my choice personally for a lot of our teenagers. If we could get them having a cacao with 2 omega capsules every day over 4 weeks, and let's see how their mood changes. Of course, we know the research on a majority of the research on our Juice Plus capsules is over a 16-week period. However, we do have plenty that's on over 4 weeks as well. So bringing together cacao and omegas for stress and mood, absolutely. Energy and weight. So I spoke about thermogenesis and the thermogenic properties of cacao. When you bring that together with what we already know about our complete, we know it's low GI, we know there's fiber, we know it's the recommended daily intake 50% of for B1, B3, B6, B12, vitamin C and calcium. Okay, we know that. We also know that it's got 13 grams of protein, it gives us satiety, and when we combine that with cacao, and of course you could throw it into your smoothie if you wish to just boost that, we know that we're also then adding that thermogenesis aspect to our product. So these are our cacao companions: glowing skin and healthy aging with berry and cacao, stress and mood booster with cacao and omega, energy and weight management when it comes to complete. Now, while I've been indulging myself over here in research land, looking at all the possible combinations that you can bring together under the cacao umbrella, and finding the fun research. Fun, right? It's really, really fun. Well, I've been over there creating that side of it. We've got the amazing digital team that have been working on some assets. So you would already be aware, hopefully, of boards. And we have some recipes. Kira and I have created recipes for you that includes your macronutrient breakdown. So you've got recipes, there's images of those, and we have got some posts created, all sitting over there on boards. So if you don't have your boards up on your phone, please download it, get on board, boom, boom, and make sure that you are using these phenomenal assets. The Cacao course, oh, that was fun. We had lots of fun creating that. I'd like to thank Kira and Kimberly for helping me out there as well, throwing in a couple of short videos from them as well. The Cacao course is designed to just drip feed a little bit more information, a lot of what I've spoken about today, but it's a great starting point for somebody who's coming into the business or someone who wants to learn a little bit more about cacao. So please, when it's released, jump into the Cacao course. It's not a very long course. It does have video content. It has written information. It has all of our frequently asked questions, and there are lots, I promise you, that you can pull from. And there's quiz, of course. We can't have a hub course without a quiz, so we put a little quiz at the end as well. Now, Cacao Chat GPT. This is going to be a game changer for you. You can go to our Cacao Chat GPT and ask it questions about our cacao and how to use cacao in your business. Now, I want to put up a bit of a disclaimer here, okay? Sometimes ChatGPTs decide to use their own logic. It has been instructed to use only the resources that we have given. So if you ask it to do something where it has to go off to the web to find information, it's not going to be very helpful there, because we've actually stopped it from just going off on a tangent, which I don't know if you've ever used ChatGPT. Sometimes it can. So we're bringing this into a very, very finite space of education and educating ChatGPT so that then it gives you the correct and compliant information that we want you to share. But I'm going to ask a favor. If you are using it and you look at its response and you go, that's an interesting response, I would love you to screenshot that, pop it in the compliance chat, or direct message me or the office and let them know if you've got any interesting responses. Mainly that we can then go back and re-educate it on certain topics. When you create your own ChatGPT, it does take hours and hours of use and refining. So as partners, we are asking for your help in this so that we can get it to a great place and then eventually have it available potentially for our customers to use as well, but not until we've taught it and taught it well. So we'd really love your help with that project, but it's pretty exciting to have our own Cacao ChatGPT that will just help you with your wording and your verbiage when it comes to scripts, when it comes to messages, when it comes to posts. So we've got that as a bit of an icing on the cake. However, but wait, there's more. Ceremony assets. We have been working with Kimberly and very grateful for her. She has written us a how to host a cacao ceremony booklet. We've got a recorded meditation, and we've also created some intention cards which will eventually be available for you to download and print if you desire. So all of these resources will be available for you through the hub, and you'll be able to access them there. Some of them might not be there straight away. They are coming, and by the time we are ready to have cacao out there in the world, you will have access to all of these great assets. So with that being said, I hope you are ready for cacao. I hope you are as excited as we are in bringing this product to market. I know that there are other cacaos out there. I use it every day, so I'm very aware. However, we have a lot of point of difference. Number one, it's our rocks. Okay, no one else has got the little rocks, and they're really great, snackable on the go. I call them our indulgent snackable, because you can just have a couple and it just brings that sugar craving balance in without having to go and actually make a whole, cup. What I also love about our cacao is the ability to match it with those companions that I've spoken about, bringing it in with the berry, the omega, and the complete, particularly, as 3 amazing companion products. So none of our competitors have got access to that great synergy of products. So that's another point of difference. And of course, as partners, you're earning and bringing in points volume on your product. So you're getting a little bit of kickback as you are moving through the pay scale and bringing into yourself the retail sales profit and the commissions that you're earning on your own product, plus that of your sales. So they are our 3 points of difference. For those of you who are already out there purchasing cacao, can't wait for you to try Cacao Rocks. I know that you are going to love it. I know that you're going to love the convenience and also love the fact that you're earning while you're sipping. Our cacao storybook, which is Seed to Ceremony, will also be available in our assets. That's coming together nicely for you at the moment. So please reach out if you have any questions. Always in the compliance chat, tag me so that I can answer anything specific. I know that once you've got your hands on ChatGPT, you'll have lots of answers to lots of questions, and the frequently asked questions will also be in the cacao course, and you can download them from there as well. We will also build out the wiki with information regarding cacao so that you have the important information you need. The nutritional information panel will be attached to the labels section in the wiki so that you can have access to that as well. So I hope you are as excited as we are, and thank you for watching this masterclass.